Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to finish up the last part of cloning an event to another date with figuring out how to get the automations going. Okay, so the first things first, what we need to do is find our folder for the speak off, which I think is, there we go, March 13th speak off. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to get this registration welcome and reminders. We are going to duplicate this workflow. We're going to call this the March 13th welcome registration and reminders. And then we're going to do the VIP purchase. We're going to duplicate that. And then we're going to do the non-registered drive to registration. So that's going to be this one. Okay, now we're going to move these into the March 13th folder. No. Menu, move. Okay, so we're going to first start with the registration welcome and reminders, okay? So the trigger on this is going to be the contact form submitted, not the January 15th speak off registration. We want this to be the March 13th speak off registration form, okay? Save that. Or randomly, sometimes we just add the registered tag, so we're going to find the March 13th. Oh, we don't have one yet. Yep. March 13th speak off registered. Okay, add that tag, save. We don't need to assign the user, but let's add the tag, speak off registered, internal notification. Let's send some text messages that someone just signed up for on March 13th. Just letting ourselves know we want to send out this text. Excited for you to join us on the stage happening on March 13th. Be sure to check your email for more details. Then we send this email. We want to update this to be the March 13th speak off registration. Even though there's not a check mark on it, if you watch the prior video, we talk about why I add those check boxes. Even though it's not completely ready, when I finish updating this email and add that checkbox, it's not going to matter. It will still stay right here in this list. So I just want to make sure that gets there. We want to wait 20 seconds to make sure that we don't seem so robotic. I'm actually going to remove this. I'm going to be creating another video here in a minute that talks about putting people through a booking bot. So we'll get there in a minute. So we're going to delete these for now. Okay, so now we want to set the date as March 13th at 5 p.m. Mountain, and we're going to go March 13th at 5 p.m. Mountain, save. Okay, I don't think that we need to be doing all of this anymore, okay? So we've been kind of doing all of this. Instead, what we're going to do is we are going to move all of these actions to there, because I don't care if they're in the Mastery Hive or not. They're going to get the same stuff. So we're going to delete all of those actions. Okay, so the reminders are going to be the same no matter what. So create the opportunity. Oh, we need to go create a new opportunities pipeline. Okay, so let's go here. We're going to go back. We're going to go opportunities, pipelines. And so the 15th speak off, we're going to create a new pipeline. We're going to call it the March 13th speak off. This is going to be registered. And then we're going to say showed no-showed, 1 lost. Save. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the automations, and we are going to add them to that pipeline. We want the March 13th speak off, and we want them to go into the registered. Okay. Save. We're going to send a Slack notification. March 13th speak off. And then we're going to wait till 4 weeks before the webinar. I think we had a 5-week email and even a 6-week email. Let's go back and check. So if we go marketing, emails, templates, March 13th speak off, cold email 4 weeks, cold email 3 weeks, cold email 5 weeks. Okay, we do have a 5-week. Let's pull up a calendar. Okay, March 13th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 weeks before would be January 30th. So why don't we do that? We are going to clone that, and now I know I need to update this. Okay, but I have the placeholder. So let's go back over here. March 13th speak off, registration welcomes. We're going to add a wait until 6 weeks before. This is based on an event time, and this is going to be 1 month, 14 days before. Okay, and the nice thing about this is it skips all outbound communications until the next wait or the event start date action. So I can add this next email. Okay, and if I come in here and I go to the March 16th, 6 weeks out email, say that someone registers and it's only 4 weeks until, it will skip this and it'll skip the other one, and then it'll get to here and it'll be like, it'll wait until 4 weeks. It'll skip these until it gets to the next wait that hasn't passed yet. So it's kind of nice that we can have all of these wait steps in here that they just wait until that we don't have to worry about being like, it's not like someone registers and then boom, it's 3 weeks or 1 week before the event, and they register and they get the registration email, 6-week reminder, 5-week reminder, 4-week reminder, 3-week reminder, 2-week reminder. They don't get all of those at once. They will get the registration email, okay, because that has no waits. So as soon as they submit the form, they get the registration email, and then it will hit this wait, and it'll be like, oh, but we're less than 6 weeks out, so I'm going to skip this and jump to this one. Oh, we're less than 5 weeks out. I'm going to skip. Oh, we're less than 4 weeks out. I'm not going to send this email. We're less than 3 weeks out. I'm going to skip this email. Okay, we're 8 days away, so I'm going to sit here until we hit the 7-day, and then it will send these two, and then wait until 3 days before. So that's what the value of this and using this for your reminders is. When you know the exact time of a webinar or an event or something like that, you can set up these types of reminders that don't overwhelm the contact. Wait until 5 weeks before. Save. And now we're going to hit them with the email, which is going to be the March 13th. Oh, I don't want the cold emails. I want the reminders. The 4-week reminder. Ooh, I'm glad I caught that I was doing that. Okay, so we don't need to be reminding them this, 5 and 6 weeks out. I don't think we even have a reminder that is, okay, so that should be, we want this one to be the March 13th 4-week reminder. This one, I don't think we don't even have a 5-week reminder. That's why it's got all these. Okay, so I'm going to delete this action. I'm going to delete this action. And delete this one. And delete this one. Okay, so it'll wait till 1 month before, which is 1 month. They'll get the 4-week reminder. This needs to be the March 13th 4-week reminder. Save. Waits until 3 weeks out, which is 21 days, and then they get the 3-week, which we need to update to be the March 13th 3-week reminder. And then we need to add a wait until 2 weeks before. 2 weeks before the last one was New Year's Day, so we sent out a special email that day. So we're not. That's why it's missing from this workflow. But okay, wait till 2 weeks before. Email is going to be the March. Oh, I need to create a 2-week email because we didn't have one in the last one. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so we'll wait till 7 days before they get the 1 week reminder text. Just 1 week. Make sure you check your email for more details. March 13th, 1 week reminder. Save. 3 days before. We want the 3-day reminder. 1 day before will be the 1-day reminder. 1-day reminder text. That's great. Check your email for the link. 1 hour reminder. Okay. 1 minute before. This is the March 13th start time. Okay, start text. I need to edit that text. Wait till 11 a.m. the next day, and then we're going to add them to the post follow-up, which we'll get to in a minute. Okay, so let's go ahead and publish that. Now let's go back and let's do the non-registered drive to registration. Okay, this one's going to be the more interesting one. Okay, so we're going to add anytime a contact gets created, we are going to put them through this workflow. Okay, now we're going to then set the start time as 3:13, 5 p.m. Check if they're registered. The way that we check if they're registered is we check to see if that March 13th Speak Off registered tag is present. If it is present, we drop them out of this because we don't need to drive them towards registration anymore. But if it's not present, then we wait until 5 weeks out. But we're actually going to we're going to add a 6 weeks out because we have that. Okay, so we're going to add this. We're going to move all actions from here to here. And now we're going to add a wait. Actually, we want to wait for the event. We want 1 month, 14 days before. Wait until 6 weeks. Okay. So now it waits. After it hits that, boom, it's going to check if they're registered. If it's not, then we will send them the email, which is the 6 weeks out cold email. Okay. And then we will wait until 1 month, 7 days. Wait until, oh wait, we have the wait until 5 weeks out. But this needs to move to right there. Checks if they're registered, sends the 5 weeks out email. March, 5 weeks out cold email. Man, I must have done this wrong last time. Okay, sends the email, waits, checks if they're registered. Oh, wait, I need to make sure. Okay, so that's March 13th. I need to update that. That's March 13th. So now this one I need to check March 13th registered. If they are registered, we end. If they're not, then we send them the 4 weeks out email and the 4 weeks out text. And then we wait until 3 weeks. Okay, so we want to do March 13th, 4 weeks out, and then the text blast happening on March 13th, and it's live in person. I want to give you first dibs on the registration. Register here. Now I want to add a trigger link. Ooh, I don't have a trigger link for this one set up yet. Okay, so we're going to hit save. We're coming back to the 4 week out text blast. So let's go back and we're going to create a trigger link. We're going to go trigger links, links. Oh, first I need to go get the site. So we're going to go sites, March 13th speak off, the registration page, copy that, go back to marketing, trigger links, add a link. We're going to do March 13th speak off registration page, save, go back to the automation, go back down to the 4 weeks out text blast, register here, and now we're going to give it that more email, more info, check your email. If you don't want to receive messages like this from me anymore, just reply out and I'll stop sending you messages. Okay, that way we can kind of help with our text blasts and our opt-out rate. It's a little iffy on if that's okay or not, but we're going to go with it. Okay, wait till 3 weeks out. Check if they're registered. We want to send them the email, which is the 3 week out email. Move to there. We want this to be the March 13th registered tag, save, sends it, then we wait until the 2 weeks out, then it checks if they're registered, March 13th registered, save, and if they are, then it sends the 2 week out email. We want the, oh, we don't, cold email to, oh, that's right, because that was New Year's Day. So we will leave that one blank, and I know I need to add it. Now we're going to move this. Everything is so off. That's kind of weird. We're going to move it to here, right? Because the 2 week email goes out after it checks, and then it's going to wait till 1 week out, and then it's going to check. Registered, and now it's going to send the 1 week out email, move to here, and then it's going to wait 3 days, and then check if they're registered. And then send them the 3 week out email. And then it's going to wait 1 day. Wait till 1 day out. Check if they're registered. And we want to move that right there. And that right there. And then this needs to be March 13th registered. This needs to be the March 13th, cold, 1 day out. And then the 1 day out text blast, my event tomorrow. I notice you haven't registered yet. I'd love to see you there. You can register for free. Okay, so we're going to add that registration link. And then I need to come back up to the 4 weeks and get that same language. Copy that. Okay, and then we're going to wait until it's been 10 hours out. Check if they're registered. Okay, so we have the 1 day out, 1 day out. Wait till 10 hours out. We're going to check if they're registered. And then move this action to here. And that's it. If they have not registered, after that point, they're not going to. Okay, so this is the cold 10 hours out email. Save. Okay, so now we're going to save that real quick. Okay, so now let's go back through. So let's make sure. We're going to just double check everything. So we've set the date correctly, March 13th, 5 p.m. Wait until 6 weeks out, which is 1 month, 14 days. It's checking if they're registered against the right tag, and then sends out this email 6 weeks out. That's great. And then, so this is what I may have messed up on the last one, because we send this email and then they sit and wait. And the reason why I want the wait to be on this side is because I want the check to happen right before the email gets sent out, right? If this was on the other side of the check, it would send the email and then immediately check if they're registered and then wait for 5 weeks, wait till the 5 weeks is up. But then say they register between when this 4 week out email gets sent and the 5 week email, there's not another check. So we need the check to happen after the wait period, okay? So we have that is set to the correct email. We wait till 5 weeks. 5 weeks, that needs to be 7 days. Okay, we check if they're registered. That's the correct tag. Send out the 5 week email. That's correct. Wait till 4 weeks out, which is 30 days. Check if they're registered. That's the correct tag. 4 weeks out email, 4 weeks out text blast. That one is fine. I'm going to double check by re-adding the trigger link to make sure it's the correct one. Wait till 3 weeks out, which is 21 days. Correct tag, 3 weeks out email. Wait till 2 weeks out. Okay, so right here, I need to add a 2 week out email. So I'm going to add a sticky note right here. Oh. And now I'm going to add the note here to add the 2 weeks cold email to this step. Okay, so now I know I need to come out here and I need to do this. So 2 weeks is 14 days. Check, that's the right tag. Wait till 1 week, that's 7 days. Check, the right tag. The 1 week out email, that's the right email. Wait till 3 days out. Check if they're registered, that's the right tag. The 3 days out email, that's the wrong one. This is why we do this. 3 days out, save. Wait till 1 day out. That's correct. Are they registered? Okay, that's the right tag. 1 day out email. That's fine. 1 day out text. Okay, because I'm paranoid. Okay, we wait till 10 hours out, check if they're registered, the right tag, 10 hours out email. Okay, there we go. So this one is ready to go. At least the automation is mostly set up. Okay, so we're going to save this. I'm not going to turn it on yet because I don't want people going into this yet. Okay. And then let's create the VIP purchase one. Okay, so payment received. That's going to be for the March 13th speak off, payment success. Or if we add March 13th VIP. Okay, save. We're going to add the tag. March 13th VIP. Let's let everybody know. For the March 13th speak off, send the notification for March 13th. We're going to give them access to the VIP training. We're going to give them access to the Create Your Own ebook. We're going to add them to the podcast database. Welcome to VIP. This is March 13th. VIP upgrade. We're going to send them the 9 to 5 email. We're going to send them a couple other emails to deliver everything. Okay, so now this is where I need to do some math real quick to figure out the times. So I'm going to pause this and figure out all these times. Okay, so we're going to set this start time to be the start time of the second VIP session. So we want this to be 3/13 at 3 p.m. Okay, so 2 days before that is when the VIP 1-day reminder goes out. So let's go March VIP 1-day reminder. And then we wait until 1 day, 1 hour. And that's when VIP 1 hour. And then we're going to wait until it's been 1 day beforehand. And that's when this text is going to go out. VIP session for On the Stage is starting. Join at, I'm just going to say the link in your email. And then the VIP 1 start. And then we wait just a little bit because now we want the VIP 2 1-day reminder. And then we're going to wait until 1 hour beforehand. We're going to send out the VIP 2. Oh, I don't have a VIP 2 1 hour reminder. Oh, wait, there it is. VIP 2 1 hour reminder. And then we're going to wait until 10 minutes before. And then we're going to do, that's interesting. Okay. And then that's it. Okay, so that's ready to go. So I'm going to publish this one just in case someone actually does buy. And there we have it. Okay. So now to be able to add everyone to this, when I'm ready, when this is totally ready to go, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to contacts, select all, and then I'm going to add every single contact in our database to this workflow. Okay. And then because everyone will be in there, and then every time someone else gets created, they'll get added to this as well. Okay. So that's how we're going to drive everybody to this registration. That was a long video. I'm sure you have many questions. Drop them in the chat. If you're interested in using GoHighLevel for your next event and you would like some help, click the link below. There's a couple of them in there. The first one, that's going to get you 14 days free trial. And if you reach out to me through our support channels and you want a copy of this workflow, hit me up. I'll give you a copy of this that you can use to build for your own event. And from there, best of luck to you in your high level journey, and I'll see you in the next video.